be mentioning it to you as we go along. Face-off to the left of Wilms. It's Gannett on the draw against Dureski. Dureski wins it back to Miano, and Miano fires over to Miller, back to Miano, and he controls behind the net. Up the wall to past Lopes into the neutral zone, and just past the reach of Miano, picked up by Miller. Miller through the neutral zone to Dureski. It hit him in the back, but Dureski picked it up. Now nice pass on the middle. Lopes in a breakaway. He's in. He shoots. Save! Vin Lopes on a breakaway, unable to beat Huber as the seas parted. And coming down right wing now was Okajima as he fires in and goes for a change. Back to get it is Casely for Stony Brook. And he's on with Barry on defense. This is Bokikio now with puck as his pass now gets deflected off as now Rutgers comes down and gets a shot. And a save by Wilms. And that puck net was off the mooring, and they'll face off to the right of Wilms. Actually be to the left of Wilms. This is Gapikia taking the draw against Gervaisi. This is Gervaisi's first shift, this line's first shift of the game. And high off the boards and out of the zone, Bolander knocks it down, pulls it in center ice, and his pass is knocked down by Casely, who gets it over to Barry. Up the wall, just off the bench, was Barbera. Now this is Lopes coming in. Lopes is knocked off the puck from behind. And Mathers trying to get that puck down into the Stony Brook zone, successfully does. This is Casely now, controlling it for the Seawolves, trying to get it out into the neutral zone. The neutral zone's a tough area right now for both teams, so now this is Gervaisi trying to control it. His pass goes back to Barbera, and Barbera's now in on left wing, skates in, breaks through. Two players coming in, pass across. Gervaisi unable to get a stick on it. Breaking out now is Marchesani, and he was bumped off the puck by Amodio. Dumped back in by Cavanaugh, right on goal. Block it away. Amodio picks up the puck. Stony Brook's fourth line having some energy, and this line right after it has energy, so it's good to see that. Fired all the way out into the neutral zone by Wilms, giving the Stony Brook Seawolves a chance to change. And the puck goes down for icing, so now they can't. Unfortunately, Wilms didn't know he had all that strength. So they'll face off in the Stony Brook zone. 15:39 left to go in the first periods. No score. Barbera is going to take the draw right now against McDonald. And one back by McDonald to Kozlov, who backhands all the way in behind the net. Nice play out in front there. That was Mansfield getting a backhand pass to McDonald, who was breaking to the net. And we'll do it again. Here's the net does pop off the moorings. This does happen regularly here. Face off to the right of Wilms, and on the draw here. It's going to come out of the zone. I think the ref said that maybe the net was knocked off by a Rutgers player, so we'll do it from outside the zone. This is McDonald in the draw for Rutgers against Hall. Now we're going to do it back in the zone. As actually, no, they just changed face-off men. Stony Brook was early on the draw. So Brewster took the face-off. Steelworks won it back. This is Miller over to Miano. Miano up to Hawkins, but his pass is pushed back by Steckel. Coming in now with the puck is the Seawolves, but nice play by Mansfield to try to get it out. Pushed back in by the Seawolves. And the puck tries to get out through the neutral zone again. Nice play by Hall. And I said a lot of this play in the neutral zone here is just a clear indication of how tough this game is and how tough it's going to be for both teams, as Rutgers really needs to get a win, and the Seawolves want to keep their winning streak alive. Controlled by Rutgers, and this puck goes all the way down into the Seawolves zone. Icing is waved off. Back to get it is Miano. Pass over to Miller. Miller up the wall to Brewster. Cross-ice pass to Hawkins off the mark, and picked up by Truska. Truska is being watched by Hawkins, and he comes up center ice through the neutral zone, picked up by Joseph. And he'll play back and forth to his defensive partner, and here comes Chris Joseph now as he works his way up the ice. Chris Joseph on right wing, through the neutral zone with speed, in the zone, fires in now, follows up his pass, and makes a big hit on Truska. And back is Satola backing up for Joseph. This is Rutgers coming in. A shot, blocked away by Wilms. Puck was picked up with a hand and dropped down by a Rutgers player. Shot on goal, saved by Wilms. Now back to Joseph in the defensive zone for the Seawolves. And he throws it across to Barry. Barry will fire it up the wall and try to get it to Kotkamp to Satola. And they're being watched very carefully, this line by Rutgers, and not being able to break through just yet. Off the wall pass to Cassano. Taps it in the zone against Truska. Dan Cassano on the puck with Kotkamp. Kotkamp picks it up from behind the net. Pushed off the puck. Now Satola picks it up. Trying to get it to Kotkamp. Knocked away by Truska. And picked up by Rutgers. Up the wall. And nice job by Cartwright to deflect that puck. Picking it up now, carrying it in is Crehan. And he dumps in. He'll chase after it along with Kavanaugh. Cartwright gets it back to Kavanaugh behind the net as he's watched by Okajima. And he's dumped down. No call. Back to the point. Shot on goal. Saved by Wilms. As Mathers was able to get a shot on that play there. Behind the net, Okajima seemed to have the advantage. Took whether he knocked the legs out from a Stony Brook defender. But we'll take a look at the replay on that and see what actually happened there. That face-off won back by Miano as Miano gets it over to Miller. Up the boards to Lopes. Lopes coming in, and he's being watched and dragged down from behind. Okajima. Tureski now going to the net. Pinching in hard is Miano. Vinny Lopes throws a nice body check here, but this is a 2-on-2 now. Coming in. Shot. Nice play by Miller. Taking that shot away as you got to watch Rutgers' speed. It might be a young squad, but they can skate, and they've got some wheels. So Seawolves are going to have to do what they can. Now, here's a Bokikio getting knocked down here. No call. There's a total missed call here. The stick was high, up around the head area, took Bokikio down, and no call on the play there. So we'll have to see how the referees are going to play this game and what they're going to let go and what they're not. Nice play to Lopes. Lopes is in now. Cummins, cross pass. Shot, score! Matt Gervasi! I think that's his first of the season. Good play here. Bokikio keeping that puck in the zone. Getting it over to Lopes, skating in, making that backhand pass on a streak in Gervasi. Stony Brook won. In the zone, making it all happen, getting that puck in the net, making a nice play. Trying to get that was Huber, but that was just a pretty play. And the Stony Brook Seawolves take a 1-0 lead with 12 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first period. On the draw for the Seawolves, Nick Barbera against Matt McDonald. And Mansfield looking for a hoisted pass. McDonald coming in. He has help. Down low as these guys are working and they score. Whoa! Real quickly did they answer. Rutgers comes right back with that line of all their top scorers, and they really put it home quickly. And the Seawolves are going to have to do much more on the speed side to keep up with that line. Matt Wilms was kind of left hanging out there as McDonald's line really came back quickly, and they're still out there as the Seawolves have made a change. And actually, they haven't made a change. They've kept everyone out there as well. So here we go. Face-off center ice. We've got a 1-1 game. As Casely fires all the way in down low. Picked up by Felice. And Felice up to Casely at the point. Casely dumps it in. We got an offsides here. Late offsides. And Chris Joseph stands up Kozlov as that puck comes all the way into the Seawolves zone. But threw it all the way around, and nobody was there. And a shot on goal came from Rutgers. As this is Barbera now coming in. And Barbera gets a shot off. There's some vicious hacking going on out there right now, and I think the referees have to be aware of the slashing that's going on. Rutgers is taking some liberties here, thinking they got the first goal, and now they think they're going to own the game. But referees are going to have to take control of this, or it's going to be bad. I can see it early. This is Hall coming in with the puck to Barbera. Barbera is bumped by three players who couldn't even get him to move. But back behind the net, controlling it is Pellegrini. Pellegrini trying to get it up the wall, but he can't get it up there. That's Miano. Down low to Hall. Hall's got the puck behind the net. Nobody on him. Back up to the point to Miller. Miller back over to Hawkins. A shot down low. A shot. Another shot. Save. Loose puck. as Rutgers scrambling. Saved up there by Matt Miano, not letting that puck out of the zone. Took a high hit from Kozlov coming in again, head high. I guess that's where the bar is going to be way high today on penalties. Shot down low, save in front. Rutgers scrambling to get the puck out, trying to do anything they can. They finally do, surviving that shift. In the neutral zone, nice tap over by Hawkins, picked up by Rutgers coming in now, and Miller picks up the puck in the corner as he's challenged by Udelsman. Now through the neutral zone comes Brewster. Brewster gets whacked again. Sticks a high, sticks a hard. I hope they wore extra pads tonight because they're going to need it. This is Hawkins behind the net. And he's trying to get it over to he's trying to actually get off the ice. He's got to get off for a change. But he's still on because the puck is in the offensive zone. Now Hawkins skates off as Kotkamp and Satola make hay behind the net of Rutgers. This is Cassano now putting a nice little seal on that outlet pass. Coming up the wall for Rutgers through the neutral zone and picked up by Cartwright for the Seawolves. And after that goal, the Seawolves have definitely tightened up now. The Rutgers has not gotten past the center ice line in the past minute and a half. Here they come now. This is Okajima on left wing trying to break in. And he's knocked off by Chris Joseph and tossed aside like a ragdoll. Picked up by Satola. Satola now over to Cassano, breaks in. Oh, he had a chance to shoot. Back to Cassano, and he did take the shot that time. And Rutgers goalie is sitting on the puck now, as all 5 Rutgers players are on top of the one guy who took the shot. So I think they're very determined tonight, and we knew that was going to happen. So. Seawolves will change up now. They'll come back out with Lopes, Dereski, and Bokikio. That's the line that scored the goal for the Seawolves. And face-off one back by the Seawolves, back to Barry at the point. And Barry gets hit high from, well, I don't know if you consider it high, but as high as Okajima can hit somebody. He hit him way up there. And there's a shot deflected by a Stony Brook player. And now Joseph just puts Okajima down because the whistle did blow, and Okajima is right inside the goaltender's kitchen, and, you know, Chris Joseph's not going to let that happen. I think you got to give Rutgers credit. They're coming in. They know they got to win. They want to win the battle. And there's Chris Joseph on the hit with Okajima. It's just a little body shove, really, more than anything, but I think we're going to have our first penalty of the game maybe here. As Okajima seems to be skating slowly. And he's going to the box. Stony Brook Seawolves will have their first power play. Face-off won by the Seawolves. Back to the point. Over to Joseph. Down low on the boards. Back up to Joseph at the point. Winds, he shoots. Deflected. And picked up by Truska. Truska now with an outlet pass to Kozlov. Trying to get around Joseph. No sail. And that's a slashing penalty on Okajima. Right now, Seawolves controlling the puck behind the net. Down to get it is Kavanaugh. As Kozlov is bumped off the puck hard by Brewster. Back to the point to Joseph. To Lopes. Stoop. And a shot off. Just went to the short side of the net. And out of the way. Now coming up at the puck is Wilms. And he'll hold it for Lopes. And Lopes now up to the neutral zone with the puck coming in hard with Cassano. He's got Hawkins on wing as well. Back to Hawkins, a little off the mark. Hawkins gets it back to Lopes. Lopes trying to get it to Hawkins as this puck now is battered out all the way down. Right now, Rutgers doing a good job on the Seawolves up, and now Lopes just took a bad penalty. Yeah, well, Lopes shouldn't have taken that penalty, and that's not good because that's what Rutgers is trying to do, is get under the Stony Brook skin right now for them to take those penalties. Rutgers has power play goals. They've got two or three players on their team that have 5 and 6 power play goals, so they know how to score on the power play. And right now we're going to go 4-on-4 for 46 seconds, and then Rutgers will have a minute and 15 or 16 second penalty power play. And I think Wes Hawkins is talking to the referee about maybe the player taking a little bit of a dive there. Faceoff will be in the Seawolves zone, and they will come out with Kavanaugh on defense, and Rutgers will have Rutgers. Not all their players are out there right now. Stony Brook's players are coming out now. It'll be Cartwright, Kavanaugh, Kotkamp, and Cassano going against I don't know. Face-off won by the Seawolves, back behind the net. And
Seawolves penalty to number 23, Vinny Lopes. A 5-minute major for spearing.
Oh, that's what happened. Lopes got a spearing penalty, so he's gone for the game.
First period, that's Lopes. A 5-minute major for spearing and the game misconduct.
That's a big loss for the Seawolves. Right away, just not disciplined enough. And I don't even know how the referee really made that call if he wasn't even watching the play. He saw it from behind. This is Cassano now breaking in with Kotkamp. Kotkamp controls the puck over to Miano. Miano, wrist shot low, saved by Huber. Back up to the point. Miano could not keep it in. Back over to Miller. Miller back to Miano as the Stony Brook Seawolves try to set up in the neutral zone. Cassano now over to Kotkamp through the zone. Picking it up, Kotkamp, watched by Mathers. Mathers they're all using their sticks high. And the referees really have to be aware of what's going on here. But this is McDonald now breaking in, who was part of that nice goal that the Rutgers scored earlier in the period. Back to the point to Bollender. Over to McDonald as they are now on the power play. Back to the point to Bollender. He shoots, pad save, and through the pad save is Wilms making that save as a gathering in front of the Stony Brook net. And faceoff will be in the Stony Brook zone. We've got 3:39 left to go on this 5-minute man advantage for Rutgers, as Vin Lopes has been sent to the dressing room for the rest of the game on a spearing call, which very suspect call. We could probably watch, maybe get a replay if we have it on camera. We'll try to see what we can find. Back to the point. It's picked up by Bollender. Bollender winds, he fires, saved by Wilms, and kicks it to the corner. And up the wall, not out. Saved down there by Bollender. Kept that puck in. Joseph battling down low, hard. Big hard hit. And now this is back up to the point, and Brewster trying to get it out. Wrist shot, right on goal, saved by Wilms. Oh, and the rebound's pushed in. And Stony Brook better pick their game up, because this is a team that's coming in here looking to win. And, you know, when you have a 6th-ranked team playing a 21-ranked team, you're always going to have a little bit of a letdown. So let's see how the Seawolves will respond to this. They still have 3:15 left to go in this 5-minute advantage. And this is not really a good way for the Seawolves to be starting this game. Rutgers has come out motivated, and they look like they're ready to play. So the Seawolves have to meet that objective as far as intensity and fortuitousness. As one person, Barbera, taking that puck in deep, as Rutgers still on the power play. Nice play here by Miller. Seawolves should try to capitalize something on shorthanded if they can. They've done this plenty of times. And Miano unable to get this out. This is Bollender coming in again. Nice sweeping save there by the Seawolves. And coming through now at 2-on-2. This is Hawkins trying to get it to Miano to get it to the net. And the net is knocked off the mooring by Kozlov. And the faceoff will be in the zone. Okay. Face-off beat to the left of Huber. And face-off won by the Seawolves. This is Kotkamp now to Cassano. Cassano controlling the puck. Tries to get a shot. It's deflected high behind the net. And picked up by Rutgers as they come through the neutral zone now. Trying to get around Joseph. No sail. And puck is down in the corner, down low. Picked up by Stony Brook. Cassano now bangs it out all the way down. 2 minutes left, 2:08 left to go in the 5-minute major. And the Seawolves are trailing Rutgers by 2-1 here. As we got 4:36 left to go in the first period. Joseph picks it up for the Seawolves. This is Barry now skating up over to Cassano. Cassano makes a move, makes another move, then gets it up through the neutral zone to Kotkamp. He's got Barry with him. This is Kotkamp trying to make a move around Truska. Can't do it. And Barry gets knocked to the ice, and puck is still inside the Rutgers zone, taking some time off this penalty that the Seawolves are defending against. And this is Truska now. Wrist shot high, picked up and grabbed by Wilms. Face-off will be in the Stony Brook zone to the right of Wilms. And this is Dureski on the draw going against Gennad. Picked up by Miller. And Miano will be able to get it out to the neutral zone, knocked down by Felice. 3:58 left to go. 1:15 left to go in the man advantage for Rutgers. And through the neutral zone comes Truska. As he's watched by Brewster, but Okajima was offsides on the play. And we got 1:03 left to go in the man advantage for Rutgers, and face-off outside the Stony Brook zone. Dureski and Brewster still on for the Seawolves. This is picked up by Miano, and he'll try to get it all the way down this time, and he was successful in doing so. As he just got nailed hard against the boards. And coming up is Udelsman on left wing. He's being watched by Dureski. Dureski does an excellent job, as Brewster does the same. Not letting Udelsman in, but Udelsman gets a pass into the zone, but it's pushed right back out by the Seawolves. And all the way into the Seawolves zone now. This is Wilms. Wilms gets it around to Miano with 29 seconds left to go on the penalty. Home run pass to Amadeo just off the mark. Amadeo in on the puck. Pass across, coming in. Gervasi again. Gervasi, and he's leveled down. His stick was pinned down. No call on that play. I don't know whether he was tripped, but his stick was definitely being pinned down. In through the neutral zone now, as Gervasi comes in high with a check. Stony Brook's going to come in high as well. If they're not making those calls, this is going to be happening the whole game. All right, we're all even up now, 5-on-5, as the Seawolves now will try to get their game back in order here after Vin Lopes took a 5-minute spearing penalty that still kind of scratching my head on. Okikio now stood up in the neutral zone. Stony Brook's got to be more aware of what's going on here. They're almost getting trapped. I mean, there's a trap going on somewhere in the neutral zone once they back up. They're playing a very, very aggressive forecheck, but it's static. It's not moving. This is Barbera now, trying to get it to the net, knocked down by Stickle. Now on left wing, coming down left wing, and losing a handle on that. Picked up by the Seawolves. Fired in by Casely. On the forecheck is Bokikio as he comes in now. Wide open net! And there was no Seawolf there for him to get the puck to. This is another thing that the Seawolves have to be aware of. It's a young team, and they're going to make mistakes like that. You've got to be aware that things like that will happen. Cross-ice pass picked up by McDonald now through the neutral zone. Coming down on right wing. And his shot goes on goal. Picked up by Wilms, and he'll hold. Face-off will be to the left of Wilms with 1:29 left to go in the first period. McDonald wins it back to Kozlov. Shot on goal and saved by Wilms. Tricky shot. Better save. As Cassano now tries to get the puck in deep, and it's kept up for Kottkamp, who's coming in. Kottkamp makes a move. He shoots, and it went wide. It might have been deflected by the goalie, but it looked like it went wide. Behind the net now, picked up by the Seawolves. Back to Kottkamp to Cassano. He comes in and shoots, and a save by Huber. Seawolves picking up their game now. 1:05 left to go in the first period. And the shots right now through the first period, 12 for the Seawolves, 14 for Rutgers, and that's because of that 5-minute power play. Face off to the left of Hubers. Kottkamp on the draw, going against McDonald. And on the draw, Kottkamp wins it. And McDonald trying to get it. He falls down. Loose puck here. Picked up by Kozlov. And Kozlov trying to get it through the defender, Joseph, not able to do it. Cassano taps it in. And back to the neutral zone to Kavanaugh. Back to Cassano. Over to Satola to Kottkamp. Back to Kavanaugh, who's in deep. Kavanaugh throws it all the way around the wall. Picked up by, not picked up. Satola had a chance to get it to Joseph, but Joseph was kind of caught in limbo and stayed back, which was a smart play. Behind the net, this is Joseph now with 25 to go. Back up to Cassano. Giveaway! Joseph wasn't looking for the pass. Picked up by Mather. Almost a touch play by Okajima, but did not go through. Picked up now by the Seawolves as they try to get out of the zone. And Okajima, got to give the kid a lot of credit. He's throwing his body hard, trying to hit people, and playing a very, very scrappy game. Through the neutral zone, not going to get through, and that's the end of the first period. With the score, the Rutgers Ice Knights 2, the Stony Brook Seawolves 1. Shots on goal through the first period. 12 for the Seawolves, 14 for Rutgers. We did have one major penalty in that period. Vin Lopes, 5 minutes for spearing. We had another penalty on Rutgers, number 5, Okajima, 2 minutes for slashing. And we are at the end of one. We're going to take our typical break, and we'll be back at the start of the second period. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We'll be back. A lot of banging. Let's see if the Seawolves come out ready to play after their 2 games last week at Delaware. JT Hall on the faceoff. For the Seawolves going up against number 17. That's 97, McDonald. All right. And the Seawolves get the puck into their zone, and then Barry now is being checked hard by Rutgers. Rutgers comes, turns and shoots. That's McDonald with the shot, was knocked down by the defense. Barry trying to control it. McDonald picks it back up and controls it on the boards down low. Up, picking up that puck is now Hawkins through the neutral zone to Brewster. Brewster dumps in and chases after. Back to get it is Bollender. Up the wall to Kozlov. Kozlov, soft pass, trying to get it out into the neutral zone. Battered back in. And picked back up by the Knights. Through the neutral zone, over to Chris Joseph now. Chris Joseph fires all the way in, cross corner, off the glass. In to get it is Hall for the Seawolves. Hall trying to get it back to the point, but that was covered. Back down low to Hawkins. Hawkins to Hall. Hall working behind the net. Gets pushed off the puck by Mathers, and now hoisting the puck high is Mansfield, and we'll have a face-off inside the Rutgers zone. We are Just getting underway here. 18:57 left to go in the first period. You're watching the Seawolves, the Stony Brook Seawolves, against the Rutgers University Ice Knights. This is Satola now on the draw for the Seawolves. He wins it back to Kavanaugh, and Kavanaugh has to go back with the puck. Cross over to Cartwright. Back to the neutral zone to Casano, just off the stick, and will not go for icing. Satola picks it up now, and he tries to make his way to the net. Nice pass down to Kotkamp down low. Kotkamp with the puck. Back to Satola. This line has been working fabulously over the past couple of games. This is Kotkamp still controlling the puck now. Back up to the point. Cartwright over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh down low on the half board. Out in the slot to Satola. He's wide open. Shoots. Save made. Huber got a pad on that one. Good low shot by Satola. And the puck. Rutgers trying to get the puck out. Right now, that's Stony Brook's doing a good job keeping it in and coming out with it now. Not getting it out. It was number 19, Hunt. It was a good play by Cartwright to keep that puck in and keep this play alive for the Seawolves. Now through the neutral zone, Cartwright picks it back up. Now Kotkamp off the mark with the pass, and we'll pick it back up. Back up to Satola as he circles and up to Casano. Casano now, his pass gets knocked down in a neutral zone. Picked up almost. Gannad coming in. Gannad's one of the top scorers we mentioned earlier. So this will probably go for icing. Now, number 9, Gannad, is a freshman, and he's a forward for the Rutgers Ice Knights. And we do have some information on some of these players. We'll be mentioning it to you as we go along. Face-off to the left of Wilms. It's Gannad on the draw against Dureski. Dureski wins it back to Miano, and Miano fires over to Miller. Back to Miano, and he controls behind the net. Up the wall to past Lopes into the neutral zone. And just past the reach of Miano, picked up by Miller. Miller through the neutral zone to Dureski. It hit him in the back, but Dureski picked it up. Now nice pass on the middle. Lopes in a breakaway. He's in. He shoots. Save! Vin Lopes on a breakaway, unable to beat Huber as the seas parted. And coming down right wing now was Okajima as he fires in and goes for a change. Back to get it is Casely for Stony Brook. And he's on with Barry on defense. This is Bukikio now with puck as his pass now gets deflected off as now Rutgers comes down and gets a shot. And a save by Wilms, and that net was off the mooring, and they'll face off to the right of Wilms. Actually be to the left of Wilms. This is Gapikia taking the draw against Gervaisi. This is Gervaisi's first shift, this line's first shift of the game. And high off the boards and out of the zone, Bolander knocks it down, holds it in center ice, and his pass is knocked down by Casely, who gets it over to Barry. Up the wall, just off the bench, was Barbera. Now this is Lopes coming in. Lopes is knocked off the puck from behind. And Mathers trying to get that puck down into the Stony Brook zone. Successfully does. This is Casely now, controlling it for the Seawolves. Trying to get it out into the neutral zone. The neutral zone's a tough area right now for both teams. So now this is Gervaisi trying to control it. His pass goes back to Barbera. And Barbera's now in on left wing. Skates in, breaks through. Two players coming in, pass across. Gervaisi unable to get a stick on it. Breaking out now is Marchesani, and he was bumped off the puck by Amodio. Dumped back in by Kavanaugh, right on goal. Block it away. Amodio picks up the puck. Stony Brook's fourth line having some energy, and this line right after it has energy, so it's good to see that. Fired all the way out into the neutral zone by Wilms, giving the Stony Brook Seawolves a chance to change. And the puck goes down for icing, so now they can't. Unfortunately, Wilms didn't know he had all Okay, folks, we're back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. The Stony Brook Seawolves just finished tying the game up on a beautiful goal from Dan Casano from Cot Camp. And we're all tied up here. Here comes Cartwright over right wing, and he throws to the net, saved by Huber. Back up to Barry. Down low is Satola on the forecheck. This is Barry controlling across the Cartwright at the point. Here's a touch. Nice idea there, Cartwright trying to get that pass down to Satola for a touch pass goal. All the way back across to Barry now. Seawolves, I think we're still skating 4-on-4 here, and that was a 4-on-4 goal. Back to the point to Kavanaugh, back to Barry now. Barry walks it in, tries to get it across, and looks like we'll get another call here. Interference on Rutgers. Looks like Truska is going to go, and the Stony Brook Seawolves will now have a 4-on-3. Soon to be a 5-on-4 in about 8 seconds. It's 2 minutes for interference. Referees making more calls now, so maybe they just needed a period to warm up, you know? Face off to the right of Huber. This is Casano trying to win it, and step it up to get that puck out was Mather for Rutgers. Wilms over to Barbera to Kavanaugh. Now Kavanaugh trying to break through and could not do so. Back to get it is Casano. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, but sometimes that will happen. This is Kotkant now through the neutral zone to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh controls on the half wall. His pass is battered out. Now coming through with speed through the neutral zone. Here comes Steckel in on Wilms. He shoots wide all the way around. Okajima tries to hold it on the wall and can't do it. Stony Brook Seawolves pick it back up. This is Barbera with a nice move coming in on left wing and loses the handle on it. Now Bolander picks up and he loses the handle. Kotkant trying to hold it and has it down low. Kotkant break it to the net on a backhander. Deflected down by the defense of Rutgers, picked up by Hawkins. Back to Casano. Casano fires it back down to Kotkant, down low. Kotkant with the puck. Over to Hawkins, back to the point to Cartwright. Cartwright back down low to Kotkant. To Cartwright back in, he shoots high over the top of the net. Nice play by Cartwright to glove that puck down, and just out of the reach of Kotkant. Coming all the way down to Wilms as Kozlov comes in for Rutgers looking for the puck. And this is Kotkant now having some difficulty on the weak pass from Wilms, but now picked up by the Seawolves. Through the neutral zone comes Brewster. Brewster in with the puck. Nice pass across. Trying to get to rescue, break it to the net. Coming in now is Brewster again. Couldn't get the shot off. Gets it back to Dureski. Back to the point to Cartwright's been on a long time. Picked up now by Satola, who's out there on the second part of this power play. We're all even up in about 9 seconds. Back to Satola. He controls on the half wall. Back down low to Brewster. He fires it home through the pads of Huber. Sam Brewster. It's a power play goal. Stony Brook 3, Rutgers 1. Nice pass down the wall. You see Brewster, he's going to pick the puck up down low, and he just powers to the net, and this takes this shot. Low percentage, but gets the shot through the pads of Huber, who's unable to get down fast enough. And Sam Brewster, nice goal for the Seawolves. Good way to kind of get them back on their game here. It's now 3-2. Brewster's dumped on the draw by Kozlov. And Kozlov now breaks in. What a save by Wilms. Kozlov came all the way in after knocking Brewster down off the puck. I don't know what happened there, but Sam seemed to lose his footing, and Brewster came in and went down, and Kozlov came in, got that shot off, and Wilms made that save on the short side.
Assisted by number 90, Andrew Satola, and number 24, Mike Cartwright.
All right, that's Brewster from Satola and Cartwright, 16-52. Picked up now through the neutral zone comes JT Hall with speed. He's got Hawkins on left wing. Passes just off the mark. Back down low. Brewster controls behind the Rutgers net. Trying to get it back out in front to Hawkins. Unable to do so. Now knocking down. He's going to take a penalty here. I think Sam Brewster's just using his energy and his size. McDonald went down with really now we're gonna. I guarantee you, this will happen here. We'll get another. This will be evened up. This will be evened up. All right. We're definitely going to have a Seawolf penalty. We'll see if we'll have a matching penalty as well from Rutgers. Yeah, it looks like Stickle's going to go, possibly, yes. JT Hall is in the box, and I don't even know what JT Hall did, but he's in the box. Brewster will be in the box. So there has to be at least one, and it looks like Stickle will go. All right, looks like we have two Seawolves in the box and one Rutgers player in the box. As the referee is discussing it with Captain Hawkins and Kozlov. Face-off come back into the Seawolf zone as it'll be a 5-on-4 power play for 2 minutes. We'll get the calls in a minute. Face-off to the left of Wilms, who's been good this period so far. He had to be good so far, and he's been good. So we got a 3-2 game right now. The Seawolves up by 1. And the referee's still trying to get the penalties ironed out with our public address announcer, Jim Maritano. And we're ready to go now. 15-15 left to go in the second period. Face-off to the right of Wilms. Behind the net, this is Miano. Picking it up, fires all the way down, off the glass. Back to get it is Mathers. Huber holds it up for Mathers. Dureski, Barbera, Miller, and Miano on the kill. Cross-ice pass to McDonald, off the mark. Dureski working hard to try to get control of it, but picked up by Kozlov. He's pinned off by Barbera. Nice play by Barbera there. Back to get it is Miller. Miller skating back to get that puck. Trying to get it out to Dureski. And not able to get it all the way out. Mathers picks up. He's got room to walk in, but good play by Barbera to step up and force that play out. Picked up by Bollender. As Bollender now tries to get it over to Mather. Blowing the tire is Barbera.
Rutgers will play number 16, David Stickle. 2 minutes away a game.
Back to the point. Bollender, crash pass. Oh, and right on the front. What a save by Wilms! Deflected it over the top of the net. I didn't get Hall's penalty. Did you get Hall's penalty? That was Brewster. Brewster got called for a face mask penalty. Delay a game for Stickle, and we didn't get the call on Hall, but they're all matching minors. Face off to the left of Wilms, who just made a fabulous save. Point blank shot right out in front. Here's Barbera now, skating down left wing on Mather. Taking that puck away. He shoots over the top. Glove save, and over the top of the net, puck goes. As Dureski loses a stick, and he'll skate to the bench. Good play here. Good forecheck by Mike Amodio. Working hard. Stepping up is Miller. And getting that puck now in his glove and holding it is Wilms. Wilms over to Miller. Miller will fire all the way down. Yeah. And back to get it is Mather. Pinched off by Amadeo. Good play by Mike Amodio. Gervasi back there now on the forecheck. As Stony Brook has got some new legs out there, fresh legs. And getting pushed off the puck was Udelsman. big hit by Joseph down low. And we're all even up now. And that puck is battered out by Gervaisi. High stick into the neutral zone. No call on that play. Gervaisi trying to get that puck out. Unable. Big hit by Mike Amodio on Udelsman in center ice. Those are the types of hits that make coaches proud. Good clean hit by Mike Amodio. Putting his body right into Udelsman. Creating that turnover now. Well, Kikio trying to get it. He can't get it. Now it's Joseph. Puck in the neutral zone again as we, this is where Rutgers seems to set up shop. They like the neutral zone and they want to try to keep Stony Brook from using their speed and breaking down the ice. Barry now up to Bokikio. Here to Joseph down to neutral zone. Joseph down left wing with speed. Here comes Joseph back to Bokikio. Shot! Save! Rebound! Out in front, loose puck! Loose puck, loose puck. And now the referee just watching Felice just shove Cassano time after time after time against the boards after the whistle is blown with no call. So, but, you know, and Dan, I think Dan was saying, okay, how many more times? How many more times? You know, Dan Cassano hasn't taken a penalty all year. All right, we got a replay on the saves by Wilms, and we'll try to get to this right away here as this shot comes down. And watch this point blank right here, right here. Whoa, what a save. Oh, the top of the net. Now, this is Kottkamp, rip it! Oh, off the crossbar! Ryan Kottkamp almost got one there. Going for that. Yeah, off the crossbar. Faceoff is in the zone to the right of Huber. Picked up by Cassano. Back to the point. Kavanaugh down low to Satola. Satola battling hard down low here with Pellegrini. And the puck comes out. Rutgers down. Okajima chasing down the puck. And this is an icing call. Puck cuts all the way down. Okajima, I thought, had the advantage on that play. But unfortunately, not the case. So faceoff will come all the way back into the Rutgers zone, and I think he blew the call because Okajima got hit on the play, and the Stony Brook player wouldn't have hit Okajima had he known it was going to be an icing call. Faceoff to the right of Huber, and this is Satola on the draw. He's out there with Cassano and Kottkamp. Caught right in Miller. Oh, Kavanaugh, sorry. And back to faceoff is picked up by Rutgers. Okajima now. Ooh, Okajima. Big hit by Cartwright. And Okajima back up on his feet. And he tries to put another hit on. Kottkamp avoids that one. As both teams are starting to throw the weight around just a little bit here. Oh, Okajima with a slash on Cassano. Cassano breaking in. Low shot. Toe save by Huber. Roos rebound over the top of the net. Stony Brook coming hard and fast, which is what they need to do. Take shots whenever they can. Through the neutral zone now. Picked up by Rutgers. This is Ashoff coming in. Trying to make a pass across. Nice play by Kottkamp. Picking it off. Kottkamp skating out now. And he's kind of held off the puck. Picked up by Rutgers coming in again. And back into the corner. Kavanaugh. Nice quick move to get rid of his forechecker. Nice play by Kavanaugh. Not to avoid the check and get the puck out. This is Satola now. In with Cassano. Cross-ice feed to Kottkamp. Trying to get a shot off. Cassano turns and shoots. Saved by Huber. Cassano battling in the corner hard. Back up to Hall. And just past Casely all the way down into the Seawolves zone. Casely back to get it along with Miller. Casely leaves it for Miller. And Miller tries to leave it for somebody, but he'll pick it back up. Through the neutral zone, we got a puck knocked down with a high stick and no call again. These are just plays that possibly they'll just call it off. I mean, I find that sometimes those plays just kill the flow of the game, but you know, you have to make those calls because they could turn into events of unforeseen circumstances. All right, Rutgers down the zone, coming out of the zone. This is McDonald coming in. Shoot, save by Wilms into the corner. Good speed by McDonald. We got another penalty here. Now we got another penalty. And he's calling an elbow. I don't know who's. I guess it's going to be on Brewster because he's getting called for an elbow. And again, I don't know. You know, Sam's a big guy, and sometimes he just turns his body, and you know his elbow is in perfect position with some of these other players' heads. Nonetheless, Rutgers will have another power play. That's the second call on Brewster this period. As he'll go for elbowing. Face off to the right of Wilms. As the Seawolves. Yeah, Chris Joseph, the defenseman, is talking to the official about that call, and Seawolves got it all straightened out now. Face off to the right of Wilms. Picked up by Mather for Rutgers, and his shot deflected into the corner and into the netting. We'll face off and do it again.
Time of penalty, 10:03 remaining, second period. That's Brewster, 2 for elbowing with 10:03 remaining.
Face off to the right of Huber. They're adding a couple more seconds onto the clock as it may have been rolling when the whistle was blown. All right, face off to the right of Wilms. And one back by Rutgers again. Back to the point that matters again. He controls down to Kozlov, back behind the net. Pinched off by Barry. And Rutgers controls it. This is Gannad now. And this is actually back to Bolander at the point. Back to McDonald. McDonald controls the puck down low. And he's looking for some options. Stony Brook doing a good job taking that passing lane away. That's blocked in front by Joseph. Joseph skates out. He's got a nice feed. He's got coming in on a breakaway is Barbera. Oh, and a nice save by Huber. As the net is knocked off the moorings, and a faceoff will be probably inside the zone. As Barbera usually pockets those goals, but the puck was bouncing a little bit. Had to pick it up in his hand, then drop it down. Probably just didn't have enough time. And Coach Garofalo was really annoyed because of the slashing. And we've seen enough of that to go on this whole game. And we'll watch Barbera come in on that play and see if he in fact was slashed. As here comes the ball. He was two-handed, lefty, two-handed right across the glove. No call on the play there, so okay. Yeah. All right, face off to the right. Huber and won by Rutgers. They've had tremendous advantage in this game with the penalties. This is McDonald. Shot right on, a save. Good shot by Mansfield. Good save by Wilms, and back out down into the Rutgers zone. This is Stickle coming up with it to Kozlov. Kozlov on right wing trying to get around Miller. And feeds one out. And the net's off. So we'll have a face-off. Yep. And Seawolves knocked the net off, so there will be a face-off in the zone. Udelsman will take the draw for Rutgers. He's out there with Segrist, Felice, Stickle. Face off to the right of Wilms. This is Gervaisi on the draw for the Seawolves. He wins it back to Miller. Miller gets it back to Miano. Fires it, but not out. Felice picks up. Fires on goal. Save. Matt Miano needs to make sure he had plenty of time there. He could have taken some space, taken some time, and then make sure to get that puck all the way out. That's generally pretty sure with these types of clears. So, hey, we got a nice crowd down here tonight. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We apologize about the little delay in the beginning, but those are glitches beyond our control sometimes. Around the wall, picked up by Rutgers, and trying to get it was Miller. Buell's been trying to get a handle on it. Kottkamp reaching in for it. Back up to the wall. This is Kottkamp now, trying to get it out to Cassano, and it's just past his reach and picked up by Felice. Felice back behind his net. And we got 8 seconds left to go in the power play for Rutgers. Through the neutral zone is Felice. And Felice trying to break in. And giving it off to Udelsman, who hammers it around. Actually, Segrist, who hammers it around the net to Udelsman. Udelsman trying to turn the break to the net. This pass, it was a pass really, was knocked down. They never got to Marchiesese, who was waiting for that pass. This is Casano now through the neutral zone, losing the handle. Picked up by Kotkamp now, coming back in hard, trying to poke it through. Picked up by Casano in the neutral zone. A lot of play in the neutral zone right now again. And Satola gets hammered by Felice, and no call there. Again, sticks high, and he comes back on Segrist. Oh, right out in front, Casano all alone! And the puck bounced off, and again, another swing of the stick. I feel like we're watching a lacrosse game here. I really do. I know the game of lacrosse pretty well, and you're allowed to slash. In a game of hockey, you can't be doing two-handers with your stick, okay? So I think we have enough two-hander proof on this broadcast so we can use it as a training tape, perhaps, for the next set of referees that come in here. Face-off to the right of Huber. Back to the point to Kavanaugh. Back to Cartwright. Cartwright throws one to the net. Wings wide. Picked up by Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh tries to get it deep. Knocked down by Brewster. Down to Hawkins, who gets a shot off. Saved by Huber. This is Cartwright now. And his shot gets knocked down in front of the net. Brewster picking that puck up. Trying to get it back to Hall. Back to Brewster. Throws it back behind the net. Cartwright's back there. He picks it up to Hall. Hall gets it to Hawkins. Hawkins making a nice move. Controlling the puck nicely behind the net. Now gives it up. Back up the wall to Cartwright. And deflected by Hawkins, and now it's out of the zone. Cartwright going hard against Okajima, and that puck goes into the Rutgers bench as the Stony Brook Seawolves need to make a change. Wes Hawkins again talking to the referee about potentially some things that he might not be seeing. As Hawkins makes his way to the bench, this is Dureski now with Barbera. And in the neutral zone, Ashroff with the puck, trying to hoist it in, but knocked down. Kopikia tries to get it in. He can't, but now it's thrown into the Seawolf zone. Picked up by Bokikio. Bokikio gets it back. Picked up by Joseph now, skating up through the neutral zone, coming in with speed is Chris Joseph. He's making a move. He's in. He shoots. And a save by Huber. Back behind the net, Dureski battling hard for the puck. Trying to win it. Joseph is still in the zone. Comes back now, and the puck is carried out by Rutgers. Cross-ice pass to Kapikia, hammered off by Barry. And now picked up by Barry. Up to Barbera. Cross-ice pass to Bokikio. Bokikio breaking in on a backhander. Gets a shot off and a save by Huber. Nice little play by Bokikio there, getting in. And we've got 5:42 left to go in the second period. Seawolves up 3-2. Shots on goal, 22 for Rutgers, 20 for the Seawolves. Face-off will be to the left of Huber. And Ryan Kotkamp will take it for the Seawolves. And he wins it back to Satola. Satola bangs it down low. Kotkamp picks it up. He's got the puck behind the net. Being watched by three Rutgers players. Now this is Casano, breaks to the net. He's got it. Oh, it was an open net opportunity there for Kavanaugh. And Kavanaugh just missed that open netter. I've seen Kavanaugh join the play a lot tonight, getting into a scoring position and almost capitalizing there. Do it again, face off to the right, to the left. And our statistician is telling us that puck was heading into the net before the net was pulled off the mooring. So technically that really should have been a goal. Face off here, won by the Seawolves. They keep that puck in. And Casano battling down low. Back up the wall. Here come Rutgers. Coming down left wing. Kozlov. What a great play by Kavanaugh. Coming back and using his speed and just taking that puck right away from a Rutgers player. Oh, puck off the legs of Kotkamp, kept in the zone. This is McDonald. And I think that's the person who Kavanaugh made the play on. Oh, McDonald in, shoots, off the glove of Wilms. Going high, looking like that puck was going to go in. And nice play here. Stony Brook will take an icing just to kind of get their breath, catch their breath a little bit here. A little disheveled in their zone. And now they'll do it again as we'll have a face-off in the Stony Brook zone. We're going to have a face-off outside the zone. I don't even know why. All right, let's look at that play real closely. This is Cassano now. Throws it right across the net to Kavanaugh. And the net is off. Very interesting. That would have been it probably would have been a goal, but the goaltender kicking that net off created that open space for that puck to go. All right, face-off outside the zone. The Seawolves pick it up. And those situations, folks, they have a way of coming back and making good on their situation. I know that well enough. All right, this is Casely now over to Miano, and he'll get it up to Hall, trying to get it in the zone, and the puck just not getting in. Now Miano will try, he'll dump it in, and in on the forecheck is Hawkins as he goes up against Felice. JT Hall controls it down low as he's bumped off the puck by Ulisman. And battling hard down low. This is Hawkins picking that puck up, working on Felice down low. Seawolves controlling play for most of this period and using their skill and their speed, their size and experience in keeping Rutgers pinned in. For nice play by Miano to keep that puck in. Now it's almost out, and it's finally out into the neutral zone. Casey picks it up. He fires it all the way in, off the glove, off the stick. Now, offsides was the call, as players were still in the zone when the shot was fired in. So the faceoff will be outside. Actually, they're moving it to center ice. And again, that might have been the call he tried to make for icing, but the goaltender made a save with the stick. The shot came from just outside the center ice line, and the goaltender did stop it. So maybe he blew the call. That's why it's there. I can't figure out all these mistakes. All right, this is Gennad coming through now, and he'll circle and he'll look for some help. And Okajima now back to get it behind the net. Picked up by Gennad again. Gennad, just past Truska. And racing back to get it is Bokikio on the forecheck. Dureski now on the forecheck against Gennad. And through the neutral zone with the puck down is Ashoff. As Joseph is back there to get it. He gets it over to Barry. Barry gets it up the wall. Nice play by Barry to get it to Bokikio. Bokikio trying to move the puck. The puck is getting stuck. Ice is all kind of chopped up right now. This is Barry skating in deep with the puck. The defenseman trying to get it to the net. As he'll try to keep it deep. Get back up on D. Back to the point to Barry. Nice play to get the puck. Barry just throws one down low. It's deflected into the corner. Okajima goes to pick it up, and he's railroaded by Gervaisi. And here comes Gervaisi again with big hit on Okajima, knocking him to the ice. And up to get it is Joseph. Joseph with a foot pass to Amodio, and that's a glove-handed pass, so that's going to be a hand pass. Kept in by Amodio, but it's offsides. As Hawkins went too deep into the zone. Now this is going to go all the way down. They're going to give him a break. They're going to give him they're moving it all the way down. So this will come all the way down as intentional offsides. So face off to the left of Wilms. Got 3:34 left to go. Actually 1:58 left to go. And 1:58 left to go in the second period. Face-off to the left of Wilms, picked up by the Seawolves on the face-off win. This is Miller through Mike Amodio. The center ice fires all the way in. On the forecheck comes Amodio. He's there first, picks it, wins it. Good speed by Amodio to get to that puck. Get in front! Miller trying to keep it in, and when unable to do it, as he fires it, picked up by Rutgers. Trying to get that as Marchesasi as he fires on goal, and a save by Wilms as Marchesasi was introduced to the north corner of the left boards by Matt Miano. All right. Both teams change up. And Stony Brook comes back with Kotkamp, Satella, and Pisano. And yes, that in the background is the Stony Brook Pep Rally Band. We're so glad they're here tonight. It's so nice to hear them. Nice chip pass to Casano to Kotkamp through the neutral zone, but unable to connect. This is Bollender making a nice move around Casano. Coming in, he fires, and a save, weak shot, fired in, and a save by Wilms. Now we're going to look at a play here in the neutral zone. And most times you want to try to keep your head on the ice looking at your opponent, not up in the air, because you're just fair game. And this is Kotkamp now making nice moves, coming in. Casano with the shot eventually gets it off. Kotkamp making some nice moves. And that shot's deflected into the back of behind the net, picked up by Casano. Back up to Cartwright, back across to Kavanaugh. Low pass, shot deflection, and save it. It comes back on a 2-on-1. This is Kozlov and Mathers. And right in front, and a save by Wilms as Kavanaugh was gassed coming back, probably at the end of a shift as well. And the Seawolves almost getting caught there, having their forwards a little deep in the zone. And looks like Rutgers was at the end of a shift too, as they didn't have much energy coming down. And got the shot off, and Wilms did make the save. So face off to the left of Wilms, 35 seconds to go in the second period. Face off won by Rutgers. Back to the point. Kozlov, ripper high off the back wall. Kozlov, ooh. And we're going to have a boarding penalty here on Udelsman as he just leveled Ryan Kotkamp. I'm not sure he's up. I'm not sure if it was Kotkamp. Yeah, I think it was Kotkamp. So Seawolves are going to have a power play. Right now, the goalie's at the net, and the extra skater is on. Here comes Casano up to Kotkamp. Kotkamp fires one into the corner as we're down with 3 seconds. Here's a shot, trying to get one to the net, trying to get another one to the net, and that's it. And the Seawolves will go on the power play starting the third period as they lead this game at a score of 3-2. Shots on goal through 2 periods. 22 for the Stony Brook Seawolves, 25 for Rutgers Ice Knights. We are going to take a short break. We're going to come back and start up the third period. Meanwhile, thanks for watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Hopefully we won't have any glitches coming back into the third period. We can't explain some things, but we'll go over some of the scoring and some of the game stuff before the start of the third period. So stick around. We'll be back in a few minutes. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live.
Rutgers penalty to number 28, Teddy Alsman. 2 minutes charging. Time of the penalty, 0-0 remaining. Second period. That's Alsman, 2 for charging with 0-0 remaining. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're between periods 2 and 3, which means that it's time for Chock-a-Block. Here's the way the game is played. On the count of 3, you chuck the puck towards the center ice area. Closest to the shirt wins the prize. All right. 1, 2, 3, chuck 'em.
Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. We're at the start of the third period here at the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. The Stony Brook Seawolves lead the Rutgers University Ice Knights 3-2 as we head into this third period. We did have a penalty at the end of the second period, and that was to number 28, Ted Oldsman. He received. Do you know what Ted Oldsman received?
What's that?
What was the penalty at the end of the period?
Charging.
It was a 2-minute penalty for charging.
Yep. Charging too much on his credit card. Over the limit.
Looks like Coach Garofalo is having a nice friendly discussion with the official.
He's telling this guy, dude, what game are you watching?
We're live, by the way. But yeah, probably somewhere along the lines of what game are you watching?
I mean, I can look at Coach Garofalo and he is like steamed. And I have been talking with some of the folks watching the game here locally, and some of these guys have been around the rink a long time. They're coaches. They've been watching hockey for a long time, and everyone's been saying the same thing, that Rutgers has been taking some liberties with slashing. A lot of their hits have been high. You know, and the refs let them play for the most part, but that's given Rutgers a little bit of an advantage because Stony Brook doesn't play that way. And if they're forced into playing that game, then they don't play their game. So, in fairness, a hit is a hit. If it's a good hit, throw them all day long. But two-handers with a stick is not an acceptable play in ice hockey. It's more of an acceptable play in lacrosse, and you expect that. But in hockey, you don't want to get, a stick whacked across your glove or across your hand, possibly breaking a wrist, breaking a finger. So maybe they made the referee aware of that. We'll go center ice now as Bendis drops the puck for start of the third period. One back by the Seawolves, picked up by Cartwright. He'll skate all the way back behind his net. And we're set to go here in the third period. As this is Cassano now out to Kotkamp through the neutral zone with speed as the Seawolves are on a power play. Kotkamp trying to get through, and this puck goes all the way down. Seawolves are on a power play on a 2-minute charging call that was levied against Rutgers at the end of that first period. Cartwright's having some difficulty getting out as the forecheck is coming hard and fast from. Oh, now that puck is given away. McDonald almost broke in. A nice play by Barbera. See, the puck seems to be sticking on the ice here and not moving as well as it should be. Now this is Hawkins trying to get it up, and Rutgers seems to be in every passing lane right now. Coming through the neutral zone is Cassano. And Cassano tries to get it. Hawkins picks up that deflected shot, picked up by Barbera. Back to Satola, down to Barbera. Barbera's being watched by Bolander, but Barbera's controlling the puck on the half wall. And now more players come in. This is Cassano controlling it. He winds a shot. It's deflected high into the back. Picked up by Barbera, who tries to control it, but he's pushed off the puck by Bolander. Now the puck is on the wall. Picked up by Bolander, and he'll backhand it all the way down. The Seawolves will change up with 37 left to go. Seawolves are passing up a good opportunity here. I mean, this is a great chance to get another goal and get ahead by 2. Picked up by Satola, who almost picked off by McDonald. Coming through the neutral zone with speed. This is Cavanaugh now in the zone. Back to Dureski. Fires it right on goal. Saved by Huber. 20 seconds left to go. And the man advantage for the Seawolves, who have a 3-2 lead right now. Faceoff would be to the right of Huber. And then Satola will take the draws. He's out there with Dureski and Brewster. As this faceoff comes high and picked up by Truska. Truska loses an edge, fires all the way in. It's not going to be icing because it's still a power play for 8 more seconds. Almost picked off right in front of there by Kozlov. Good play by Cavanaugh to control the puck. Up the wall, here comes the Seawolves. This is Joseph through the neutral zone with speed. We're all even up now. This is Joseph, weak backhander behind the net. All the way over to get it is Brewster. He fires it down low. And Dureski was trying to make a play on it. So was Satola. Now Brewster tries to make a play. Now the puck just deflects out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Miano, who's upended. Able to get that puck in, but upended in the play by Matt. And now Miller overskates the puck. There's something definitely going on with the ice here because the pucks are sticking in the Stony Brook zone. Picked up by the Seawolves through the neutral zone, knocked back down. Picked up again by Miano, breaking in, fires it ahead to Amodio. Amodio getting it across to Bukikio, he shoots, save, pad save made by Huber, coming up big. Around the wall, Miller steps up. As Amodio fires down into the corner, Gervasi picks up the puck. As the puck is frozen against the wall, now coming up, picked up by Bokikio again. Nice flip pass across the Barry. Winds and fires. Save, deflection, loose puck. Bokikio. Oh, we're going to have a penalty here. And it's going to be on the Seawolves. Who else? Matt Gervasi looks like he's going to go for 2 minutes. You can't make this stuff up. And Matt doesn't even know what he's being called for. And maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's on, my apologies, maybe it is on Rutgers. It would have made more sense if it was, because it looked like it was a Rutgers player that knocked down a Stony Brook player. So it looks like the Seawolves will be back on the power play as Udelsman will take his second in a row penalty. And let's see if the Seawolves can capitalize this time. Back to Joseph. Seawolves control the draw. This is Kavanaugh. Throws a low shot down low, knocked down in front. Fired all the way back down to the Seawolves zone and stopped by Wilms. They'll hold it behind the net for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh now will skate up. And Satola. Cross ice pass to Joseph in the zone. Joseph back past it. Brewster fires! Shot just wide for the post. Nice play by Kavanaugh to hold that puck in. Back to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh walking in. Nice low shot pass. Oh, Joseph for the back door. Was off the mark. Nice play by the Seawolves. Not able to finish. Picking that puck up is Brewster using his size. Getting it in front. Shot pushed away. Picked up by Satola. Satola back to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh over to Joseph. Joseph looking for a cross-ice feed to Satola. Back to the point. Back over to Joseph. Joseph controls on the half wall. Looking for options. Throws one across. Battered away. Picked up by Satola. Back to Kavanaugh. Satola off his stick. Cross to Joseph. Joseph turns. Looks. She fires. Scores! It might have been deflected in by Brewster. We'll have to see on the replay. Joseph, excellent job holding that puck for the right moment to send that toward the net, and I think it was deflected in by either a Rutgers player or Brewster. But we've got another goal for the Stony Brook Seawolves, a power play goal at the 16-minute mark. 15:40 mark, sorry. As the Seawolves do take advantage of that power play. And I do think, looking at the replay, it looked like it went off for Brewster's skate, so I think it's going to be Brewster's goal. But we'll get the call. As Rutgers controls the puck, this is Gannad trying to get it through the neutral zone. And picked up by Gannad again. Now he throws one wide of his pass attempt. Back into the zone comes Kottkamp. And Kottkamp along with Mike Amodio down low now. And Kottkamp tries to fire it out to the point. Caught right and knocked out by Okajima.
Seawolves power play goal, scorer number 44, Chris Joseph.
That's Chris Joseph who's going to get credit for the goal.
By number 90, Andrew Satola. Time of the goal, 15:41 remaining.
And Satola will get the assist.
Satola on the power play with 15:41 remaining.
As we'll have a hand pass call here. Puck will go outside. As Matt Miano and Okajima mix it up a little bit. Stony Brook right now out-shooting Rutgers for the first time in this game. Actually, for the first 2 minutes of the game, I should say. Now up 26-25 and lead by 2. Got to give this Rutgers squad a lot of credit, though. They really came in tonight trying to push the envelope, and they did for quite a bit of time. Stony Brook wins the faceoff, and that shot is fired, deflected up into the netting. So this is a young team, a team that's going to be around for a while. If these players stick together, this is going to be a good team in another year. Face-off won by Rutgers as they try to get it out, firing around the wall, trying to bat it out, but not out. This is Casely with the puck for the Seawolves. Fires it wide, just wide of the net. Miller fires back in as Brewster tries to get it in, and now he takes it away. Brewster just too quick on the pass. Picked up by Hawkins, back to the point to Casely, back down low. All right, Brewster's going. All right, so Brewster's going to get the goal. They made a change. Sam Brewster gets the goal. Joseph gets the first assist, and Satola gets the second. And this pass through the neutral zone, right through the legs of Astroff. This is JT Hall looking for a Hawkins deflection, and now the net's knocked off by Bollender coming in late on the play to defend. This is going to be a face-off inside the Rutgers zone. 13:40. Referee should not have allowed Rutgers to make a line change here. They knocked the net off the moorings and really should not have been able to make a change. Again, this has to do with, making basic calls that have to be made in a game and being consistent. Back to the point. Barry, wrist shot. Pad save by Huber. Joseph keeps the puck in. And down low, picked up by Felice. Felice trying to get it out. Battered back in by Barbera, who's maintaining his spot over there, looking for that pass on the open wing, which went wide and out of the zone. Now tapped in by Dureski as this puck stays in the zone. Picked up by Bokikio for the Seawolves. He's ridden to the wall by Felice. Felice takes a knee there, and the puck is down, battling low as they jab at it, and it pops free. This puck squirts out into the neutral zone, picked up by Joseph. And he'll circle back behind the net and get away from the forecheck of Kozlov. And now he'll skate up, and he'll get around the forecheck and into the neutral zone with 3 Rutgers players following him. Shot right on goal, patted away by Huber. Satola battling hard to Casano. He's in with a backhander. Save! Oh, and then he's decked by Truska. Threw a nice big check on Casano after that backhander. And now this is Kavanaugh skating in on Truska. Keeping that puck in is Casano. Good play. Trying to get it to Kotkamp. Trying to get it back out to Satola. And breaking out through the neutral zone is Udelsman coming through. Poke check nicely by Cartwright. Cartwright now controls the puck through the center ice to Casano, who gets a touch pass to Kotkamp, who's battled back into the neutral zone. And picked up by Cartwright. He'll dump all the way in and get tripped for his troubles there by Segrist. Kotkamp battling hard down low. Going against Asheroff and Udelsman. Now picked up by Casano. Gets it back to Kotkamp. Back to Casano behind the net. Working beautifully. Casano with the puck right up to the point to Cartwright. Back down low to Casano. It almost looks like a power play here. And now still controlling the puck behind the net. Here comes Kotkamp. Kotkamp controls up to Kavanaugh. Back across to Cartwright as it squirts off his stick back into the neutral zone as Rutgers will go for a change. Stony Brook will fire in. No. Shot right on. Pad save. Good shot by Wes Hawkins and pad save by Huber. Going low, long side. This is Miano. And he gets it over to Miller. Miller will fire it up in through the neutral zone. Picked up by Hall. Skating in on left wing. On his backhander. Nice pass across the middle. Picked off by Rutgers. Gnad trying to get it through the neutral zone, and he's got Okajima. And he loses a handle on it, picked up by Hall. As Hall uses his skating skills to pick that puck up. Now in the neutral zone. Hawkins with a touch pass for Brewster, but it's off the mark. Picked up by Mather. Mather tries to get one through the neutral zone. It's picked up by the Stony Brook. This is Brewster now trying to make a move, and he can't get through the neutral zone. As we play this neutral zone trap again, each team trapping each other, not able to get through. Picked up here, coming down left wing. And it's Chernin, and picked up by Barry. Barry makes a nice move around Gannad, back up to Brewster on the half wall, and now hoisted into the rafters by Gervaisi as the Seawolves will complete their line change. We've got 9:59 left to go in the third period. Stony Brook Seawolves up 4-2, and out shooting Rutgers 30-25. Appreciate you folks tuning in tonight and watching Stony Brook's hockey, Stony Brook Seawolves hockey, and we hope you're enjoying the broadcast. This is controlled by Bollender for Rutgers behind his net. This is watched by Gervaisi and Bukikio, both on the forecheck. Modio also putting pressure on, and through the neutral zone comes Rutgers on a backhander. Shot saved by Wilms, which is their first shot I think they've had in quite some time. As Wilms had to make a save on a backhand shot. Seawolves change up, and they'll come back on with Kotkamp, Satola, Casano with Kavanaugh and Cartwright on defense, and that's on the draw. This is Kapikia on the draw for Rutgers. This is Kavanaugh now with the puck up to Casano, and he gets it out into the neutral zone. Stickle fires one in and batted off to the corner by Wilms. Picked up now by Casano, who'll dump in and chase. Picks up his rebound. First to the puck. Satola puts it home. I don't know what was going on there, but Rutgers just seemed like they were not in sync. But Andrew Satola did not mind as he fired a low shot on a one-time pass shot from Casano. Who, Dan Casano continues to make tremendous plays on the ice, whether he's making passes and scoring goals. But now the Seawolves up 5-3. As we watch this replay, Dan Casano coming in all by himself. And he'll get his own rebound. He just throws it out where Satola will be. And sure enough, Satola parks it. Stony Brook, 3-goal lead now. This is Kavanaugh through the neutral zone to Kotkamp. And Kotkamp skating in. And trying to get it back to Casano, but nice play defense-wise by McDonald not to let that happen. And fires up the wall. Yeah, and this is the fourth goal, unanswered goal by the Seawolves. Seawolves going for a change. This is Truska, but nice play by Cartwright to push the puck off Truska. And now Cartwright has just been mauled, and no call here. Now we're going to get one. Now we're going to get a call. Finally going to get a call after he mauled him, and then he pushed him down for no apparent reason. But again, it's the frustration now that's going to start coming out for Rutgers, unfortunately. I mean, they've played a great game so far, but it's been very scrappy, and credit Stony Brook for not losing their cool and staying in this game and just playing hockey, which is what they're going to need to do, in games like this, because teams that are desperate for wins are going to use desperate measures to try to win. Face-off will be to the left of Wilms. Judelman's on the draw, and the Seawolves, actually they called a double penalty. I'm sorry. I guess Cartwright got called for something as well. I don't understand why, but we'll find out. And we'll see what the call is. All right, face-offs. Puck is in the zone, out in the neutral zone now. Miano picks it up, and this is Mather controlling it for Rutgers. He hoists the pass down the middle, picking it up, coming in on a shot. Oh, just out of the reach. Pass was just a little long and could not get much on that shot. That was a nice play by the Rutgers number 19, Hunt, who already has a goal tonight.
Rutgers penalty to number 88, Mike Truska. 2 minutes roughing. Seawolves penalty number 24, Mike Cartwright. 2 minutes holding. Final penalties, 8:20, third period.
All right, so Truska got roughing and for Rutgers, and Cartwright got holding. Maybe we didn't see the holding call, but that's what he got. So it's Chris Joseph now controls it. This is Kavanaugh, picks the puck up for the Seawolves, up the wall to Hawkins, and Hawkins makes a nice pass to Hall, trying to get it to Joseph, but just off the mark. Little tip pass kind of gave the Seawolves a little break there on that play, but unable to capitalize. Chris Joseph was in position for a scoring opportunity there. Puck all the way back into the Seawolves zone, stopped by Wilms, and he'll hold it for Joseph. 7:05 left to go in the third period. And here comes the Seawolves breaking out. JT Hall down on left wing. It's 4-on-4 right now. Hall loses it on a poke check, and Ad picks it up, and now he loses it into the corner. Picked up by Rutgers. Skating up on left wing is Mather. I apologize, that's Felice. Felice is coming in. Makes a nice pass, and it almost got through. 10 seconds on the 4-on-4 as Seawolves now skate up. This is Miano with a nice move, and he'll skate in, and he gets dumped. All even up now. And the puck comes up through the neutral zone. This is Satola making a nice heads-up play here, trying to get that puck out further, but Gannett picks up for Rutgers. Coming down the wall, watched by Miller. Dropped off for Sheeran. And now Dak behind the net. Sheeran gets knocked down. This is Gannett up to the point to Asheroff, and Asheroff's shot gets deflected onto the goal by Wilms, who makes the save.
Our first winner, ticket number.
Face-off will be to the left of Wilms. 5:57 left to go in the third period.
259091. Our second winner, ticket number 25913.
All right, face-off to the left of Wilms. And picked up by the Seawolves. This is Joseph. Fires over to Barry. Barry trying to get it out through the neutral zone. Gets it on the stick of Amodio. Amodio trying to make a play with the puck. He does, gets it in. Bokikio picks up, throws it on goal. The save by Huber. Back behind the net. Picked up by Rutgers as they come up through the neutral zone. Wide pass to Hunt. Hunt on right wing. Being watched by Joseph. He's rammed to the wall by Joseph. Big hit by Joseph. As Bokikio now just pops one out through the neutral zone. Comes Amodio with speed down left wing. Watched by Asheroff, and down low, and puck goes back up into the neutral zone by Casely over to Cartwright. Cartwright, nice pass over to Modio, but actually hit Bokikio, and Uvezi is dumped in middle ice as he skates to the bench, looking for a call there, but no call made. Controlling the puck is Rutgers as Mather tries to get one out to McDonald's, goes all the way down, and not long enough for icing, but this is Casely who picks it up, and this is Scott Casely over to his partner, Cartwright, who gets it to Brewster. Chasing in on it now is Hall and Brewster. Hall gets the puck. Brewster picks it up. He's being watched by Bollinger, and Mather gives him a shoulder. Two guys on Brewster. Meanwhile, there's a trip being made there. Do we have a call? Yeah. The net was knocked off the moorings. Meanwhile, there was a Stony Brook player who was tripped behind the net, and I don't think any call is going to be made other than the face-off. They might have to come outside the zone, actually be in the zone. Yeah. Linesman and the official are having a discussion. Now we're all set to go here. Face-off to the left of Huber, And on the draw, the face-off won by the Seawolves, picked up by Hawkins. Fires a shot high off the glove into the back of the net. Behind the net, I should say. And this is Brewster now controlling down low. He's doing a good job. Sam eating up valuable time, taking time off the clock here and working hard. Back to Miano. Oh, almost lost an edge. This is JT Hall, controls the puck. He's hooked. And Miano makes a nice play to keep that puck in the Stony Brook possession. As McDonald comes in to hit Miano. Miano was ready for it, gave it right back. There's a nice little wraparound in front by Hawkins as him and Mather go at it. Picked up by JT Hall. Back to the point to Miano. Winds, shoots, blocked down. And that's going to hurt as it hit Mansfield in the leg, maybe in an area where padding is not kept. Miano was dumped. He's held and dumped. It's pretty amazing. I guess they're just going to let him play. So back to the point to Miller now. Miller sends one toward the goal. Bounces off the back wall and back out as Seawolves have done an excellent job here. And they still control the puck. Now picked up by McDonald as he's being watched by Hawkins. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the third period. Stony Brook's up by 3 and controlling the play pretty much for most of the second and the third period. This is Joseph now trying to control behind the net and lose the handle. It's picked up by Rutgers. Up the wall it comes. Bokikio tries to punch it out and not able to get it out, but nice play by Gervaisi using his body to get that puck out. Felice now picks it up and a lot of play in the neutral zone again. This puck just dribbles on net. Pushed away by Wilms, and Joseph leaves it for Barry. Barry will set up behind the net as the forecheck comes in hard. As he waits, and now he comes up. This is Barry being forced to come up on his backhand. He gets it up the wall to Joseph. Trying to fire it down, trying to get it deep and just let Rutgers have to chase and get the puck. And now through the neutral zone, this is Nick Barbera coming down on left wing and offsides. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the third period. Thanks for tuning in tonight and watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We back next week? Face-off won by the Seawolves. Cartwright over to Kavanaugh, walking in. Shot blocked down, picked up by Cartwright. Sends one to the net, glove down and into the corner by Huber. Rutgers comes out. This is Gannad skating up and being watched by Satola. Gets a pass up to Udelsman, but it's knocked off the mark by Cartwright. Cartwright playing the puck excellent. And over to Cassano. Cassano back to Catola, and a shot save made. We're going to be back on for a Seawolves broadcast again on February 15th and 16th as Stony Brook will be facing Westchester University. So it'll be a Friday, it'll be a Saturday night and Sunday game, 8:30 p.m. Saturday night and 3:30 on Sunday. So a late start on Sunday. But that's when we'll be back again, and we hope you'll tune in and watch us, and watch this team as it makes its bid to get to the national championship. Stony Brook, by the way, is ranked 6th right now, and continue to win. They'll move up in the rankings as long as they can beat teams that are in front of them. They'll move up. Or if teams in front of them don't win, that's how they'll move up as well. But and we got a whistle, penalty being called. We got a trip, and I think you can see perhaps maybe Cartwright skating to the penalty box, and I think he's going to get the tripping penalty. All right, Cartwright's going to get 2 minutes tripping. That's his second penalty. Face-off, one back by the Seawolves and thrown up the wall. Picked up by Rutgers. Shot right on goal. Save. Glove save by Wilms. We are under a minute to go in the third period. Seawolves up 5-2. All right. And Rutgers wins the faceoff, and back to the point to Mather. Lyons shoots, save by Wilms, and the rebound fired out by Miller, who's not happy with what Kozlov just did with him at the helmet. So keep an eye on that. This is Mather. Oh, poke check by Barbera. Nice play coming in on left wing. Barbera fires a shot right on, and a save. And he just throws Bollander down like a rag doll. Oh, Bollander, you don't want to be going up against Barbera. Oh, you don't want that. I don't think you're going to win that battle, even on your best day. So, Stony Brook starting to flex their muscle a little bit. Rutgers are a little dejected. It came out really strong and had a good handle on this game, but it really came from the 5 minutes spearing penalty that Stony Brook took in the first period. It kind of took the sails out of the winds, out of the sails for the Seawolves. And here's the play in the corner. Nick Barbera coming in again, just doing his thing, and face planted to the glass, and it's all over after that. So, yeah, I mean, and listen. Stony Brook has a couple of guys that have some good size, and Nick Barbera is one of those guys. He doesn't really get into fights, but there's certain guys you just don't want to mess around with, I mean, all right, we got a little bit of a break going on here as the teams are getting settled down, as penalty calls are being made, and it looks like Barbera was the only one that got the call, but yeah, we got under a minute to go, 25 seconds, and they're not going to even put it up, but I'm sure it's 2 minutes for roughing. All right, face-off one back by Rutgers as they control the puck, and we're face-off now, and the puck is now into the Stony Brook zone, picked up by Scott Casely, and he gets it to Gervaisi, who fires it off the referee. And here comes Amodio coming in, slashed and everything. And it should be a penalty shot. But the whistle goes, and I think that's going to be end of the game. That probably would have been a penalty shot, I'm sure. But Stony Brook Seawolves come back to win 5-2 after trailing 2-1 after the first period. Shots on goal through 3 periods, 36 for the Seawolves, 31 for Rutgers. Seawolves have extended their winning streak to 6 games now and have reached the 20th win of the season and Nick Barbera is not being asked to shake any hands, and I don't understand that. He should be able to shake people's hands. You can't, I guess referee Lax is just not, I don't understand that call. After the game is over, everybody shakes hands and you shake it off. So, whatever it is. Yeah. So the Stony Brook Seawolves successful. And they are going to salute the crowd as they have won their 20th of the year and 6th in a row by the score of 5-2. Just a quick recap on the goals for the Seawolves in the third period. There was Sam Brewster from Chris Joseph and Satola, and then there was Satola from Casano. So those are the goals for the third period. We had Gervaisi scoring the first goal for the Seawolves. Casano extending his goal-scoring streak. He got one in the second period. Brewster got one as well, assisted by Satola and Cartwright. Casano's goal was assisted by number 13, Ryan Kotkamp. So, We'll be back February 15th and 16th. Meanwhile, the Seawolves will be on the road, and you can catch them by watching or going to the website and getting updates at www.StonybrookHockey.com. On behalf of Trevor and the team that is here tonight, Matt, Tim, Joe, and Elena, we had a whole team here tonight. Very impressive. Actually able to kind of get a whole production done, and we hope you'd enjoyed it. We apologize about the technical glitch. We promise that won't happen again as long as we can help it. And trying to get the production ready for playoff season as the Seawolves are going to host the playoffs here. And we'll hope you'll be watching along with us as well. All right. Once again, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching Seawolves Hockey Live.